G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're still in SpaceX, we're still in the mega base, belt-based base, and a couple of things. Alright, let's start off with the solar field. Because this actually came up, not in the gigabase, not in the comments for this series, but it came up in the other series, right? The one we're going belt-based, bot-based, and somebody commented like, "How the hell?" And I also came on Discord. How the hell do you place solar fields? And my method's really easy. I just literally scroll out, drop them down, and then there's a substation. Put down a radar there instead. They'll explore out an area, and then I will just go and stamp down as many more as I can. And between episodes, I stamp down as many as I can. So, you know, there's a whole brand new row right across the top. Some of it's built, some of it's not. More down the side. I literally just expand out wherever I can. Right? I've got enough room here to put down another whole field. So I just line my blueprint up. That's important that I line it up. Hold down shift so I can place, and if you're paying attention, you'll see that it's got Matthias' name on it from the Bug Around Death World series, because it's actually his blueprint. We theory crafted it together, and I was so happy with it. I've stolen it, and I now use it as pretty much my dedicated solar build. Can I build that way? No. So yeah, I'll just paste it down. There's only 1,000 robots in the network, and as you can see, they have, this is the train station. They have a little while to go, but I'll stamp down however many, and whenever I notice this symbol's gone, I'm like, hey, we can stamp down some more. Stamp in there. It is frustrating when they fall off the map, like here. I couldn't see this area because I had a radar out here and a radar out here somewhere. So I had to wait for this to get built and new radars to be put down to then restamp it over the top to fill in the massive missing area. And actually, after this round of putting down solar, I'm actually going to grab my tree deforester blueprint, and I will select pretty much everything I can just to pick up the wood, to bring it back, to burn it, just because I like burning off the wood, to be honest. You're done. You're a done outpost. Yeah, all the wood ends up back here in there. Well, first off, train. We covered this ages ago. Train carries out, and it's a preset amount, and I can't click on the cargo wagons, so you're just, oh, there we go. Carries out 800 solar panels, 700 accumulators, 100 substations, and 50 radars, and 10 robopods, which is overkill. But you can see we use 780, 660, 36, and 4 for a blueprint. So each time the train comes out, it has enough to do one whole blueprint in each wagon. There's 4 wagons, but as you can see, I'm stamping down way more than 4 at a time. And all these are capped at just 1 stack. The last wagon is storage, just blank storage. So wood, rocks, anything that we paste over the top of will end up coming back here and just be putting in storage. Along with some odd solar panels, some odd accumulators and substations, either because I've deconstructed things, or a robot's gone out there and, I don't know, lost battery, changed its mind, somebody else beat it to it. Who knows? They'll come back and be put in storage, but we all know robots preference storage over over passive providers first, so generally this stuff gets picked up and taken back out, rather than getting dumped on the train and brought all the way back here. You know, in saying that, some of it managed its way back, but that's fine. And the train is on a pure goes out to the solar field. After 15 seconds of inactivity, it comes home. it goes to the base when it's full. So this wagon, this wagon, this one are full. Or, which might not work because the last one never fills up. I don't know. Or 200 seconds passed, which is the maximum amount. It goes back out to solar field. So I'm in the solar field. 15 seconds of inactivity. In case it's unloading non-stop. I want to have that ore just in case, you know, it's slowly unloading one solar panel at a time, or loading up one bit of wood at a time. I don't care. I don't want it to sit out there forever. So that's that. Next thing is I noticed between episodes we were running just red science earlier, and we know with just red science all these labs were running. We know anything with green, it's only getting to about here. These last 5 labs, which might not, they're not a lot. Most of the labs are running, but the last 5 are not. And that's because this is not quite a fully compressed green line. So I want to try and fix that. I don't know how I'm going to fix that, but I'd like to try and fix it. Was it really? No, it wasn't that easy. Okay. So I need the inside line and the outside line to be merged together with the splitter. See, I'm still side loading. That's still not working. Let's split it. Let's bring that back in there. So that's taking from left hand side. So I need to take from the right hand side. Using underground. That'll now take from the right hand side. And then I'm side loading it onto an underground. So that moves it back to what was the left. It's now the bottom. Does that work? Yes! So I'm side loading from the top. I'm side loading from... Let's go over here. I'm side loading from this side, being the top here and the left here. I'm side loading from the bottom side, now being the right side, and then merging them back together. And that, sir, is a fully compressed belt of green pots, which are going to take ages to get all the way down here. But the simple fact is, I now know they're fully compressed. Right, I don't see any greens. Well, I think that was just one. Yeah, one. There we go. There's some flying through now. There's 10 in there, 8 in there. 0. Come on, you gotta go faster than that. Stack and soda to grab. You're running, you're not running. Give it a minute. No, we gave it a minute, nothing happened. The only thing that happened is this guy used up all the greens that he grabbed. It is still fully compressed. Yeah, that's fully compressed. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that need to back up first. Yeah, it'll take a while to filter all the way down. Does this one not use purple? Oh no, it's red and green. Duh. No, they're doing alright. Yeah, it says last 4 still. 9, 3, 7. Hopefully it'll get there. Hopefully it'll get there soon. Oh, hang on. You're running. You're running. You've just kicked in. Come on. Yes, done. Done, done, done. Okay. Another rocket. Because we're now that we're getting red circuits all the way down here, these guys are actually pumping out red circuits actually slowed down because the whole belt is backed up, believe it or not. But, no, I was looking at production, 10-minute graph, that one. The red one. You can't really see it. Because there's not much difference between flat out and where we are now. But it's now running much smoother. It's not perfect. There's still a heap to be delivered. You know, picked up from the bots down here and run all the way up. And I know this is meant to be a belt megabase, and I know that I'm having stuff delivered by bots. That was the first iteration of the base where we're just playing SpaceX. We will go over to more and more bot-based as the game progresses. Or at least once I finish the SpaceX component, maybe. I don't know. We'll decide. We're staying as belt-based as possible for this moment. But I'm going to take all of that. And I'm actually going to move it all the way out here where I've got some bloody room to move. New output. Fine, they're built now. We'll just leave them as is. Damn. It's far too easy to do that. Always was that easy to do that, but it just seems to happen more often now with the quick replace. Does it matter? No, you use one of everything. It doesn't matter at all. Yep, I did it again. Actually, technically you guys have used red circuits, but that's besides the point. Bring that across, bring that down. Delete that before they get there. Let's just dump a substation in the middle to power them up. Okay. You know, I've got 2 belts of red circuits being pulled off here. Let's take the bottommost belt. That's sort of annoying. Can I span it in a single leap? No. Of course not. Alright, bring you over. You're going to go in there. Upgrade you to red belt. Upgrade blue belt rather. Upgrade you to blue belt. Let's put a splitter on there. Splitter and underground. See, I'm tired. I'm tired. I will preemptively say that it's like 10 o'clock when I'm recording this episode. So that might have something to do with the tiredness. Now, what the hell to do about this? Actually, so the biggest problem you have with belt bases, and this is why a lot of people build a bot version instead, is go away. If I put a beacon out here, it doesn't actually make contact with the assemblers. I need to move it in one square. Which means you've only got room for an assembler and one belt to do everything you need. And when you have stuff like this where you need to have 3 items inputted plus an output, it gets very tight very quickly. So my only alternative is to belt weave, like so. I take the red and I go from there to there to there to there. Put a bit of belt in the middle. change over all these inserters. Long-handed. Go away, all the long-handed inserters. Standard, 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 standard. Deconstruct the top belt entirely. Start with the beacons out here. Also means everything's already moved over. Actually, everything doesn't have to be moved over. It does, but it doesn't. The easiest answer is actually that. Just remove the first assembler. Okay. Am I requesting red underground? No. Am I inside the logic network? No. Bugger. Wrong building. That goes to there. With those. Railroad port. Right here, please. Now I'm inside the logic network. Okay. Let's just get rid of from there to there. And we'll get rid of all the long handed as well. And we're just going to go like so. Okay. And then we will grab from there to there. Line that up so. Because I want the red belt to be handling the red circuits. Definitely. Because I'm using both sides of that belt. Underground, there to there. Turn there. Line that up. We've got all our bits and pieces through. Excellent. Beacons again. Oops. Okay, so that becomes that build. Landfill. Request. Landfill. A fair bit of it. Okay, now that we've done that much, we now know what we're doing, roughly. I should be able to paste that on the end of that. And on the end of that. And halfway there. Oh, no. We've only got to get to about 700. Alright, I need all the beacons placed, and I need all the modules placed to know actually how fast this is going to run. That's what I need to happen. Why is belts not there? I must have screwed up in the inserter. What? Oh, okay. Blue to blue to blue to blue. There to there to there. Literal. Screwed up. Somewhere in the grand blueprint, I screwed up. So you're going red to red, red to red, red. Okay, let's do that much. Because generally your middle is always perfect. Your outside's not so much. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. I don't need that, whatever that was. That I actually really, really need. And if it sits in my inventory, I am going to delete it. Let's delete that. Let's put that down there instead. No. 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 Oh, that's the wrong one entirely. That's the belt-based one. That's the one we want. Okay, that looks like good overlap. Yeah, assemblies are kicked on. So that's the wood. You know, apart from the shit ton of engines in my inventory. And mining drills. And not enough of the landfill. Yep, not nearly enough landfill. Okay. Now, as I said, we're aiming for about 500. So about that much. Give or take. No, look. What was that? 700. 700 is about a good number. Because we're doing 1.4. This is... Green circuits are down to 1.1. Because we're lacking on inserters. We're lacking on inserters. Probably because we're lacking on iron from the looks of that. So we're going to... Import... Right, stop moving me, belt. Output there. Okay. I think, even though it should be balanced, it's obviously not balanced. There and there, there and there, that one. Output, no, left. Yeah, I want this one to keep feeding into the bus. Maybe that's fixed our problem. Not enough gears. You don't have enough gears because you just don't have enough iron. That's mine. How many do you guys make? You make 1,200. Potentially. How much are we using? We're definitely using 720. And you guys make 750. So you guys can't run at full speed. No. You can't run at full speed. So let's try output left. Output right. Input right. So that's stepping this material around and saying anything excess pass through here. But if this was to ever back up, which may possibly happen, then its excess would kick in here, but this is already a full belt. Is my issue, I'm just... per second. No. But that looks like they've fixed that problem. Have I caused a problem here? Maybe? Probably? I don't know. We're going to have to come back and look at that again. Anyway, where were we? We're producing 1.2, so we want to aim for about a half that amount in blue circuits. In blue pots. Words, JD. Words. So, let's go there to there per minute. 700. Okay, so you lot can all piss off. Because I overbuilt it. And although I'd all be for overbuilding when you're doing it in belts, overbuilding is really hard to pull off. You can have power because I like you. You need right where the power pole has just been put, as always. Another beacon there, and well, actually just one beacon there. That seems like a smarter way of doing things. I don't want the beacons. I do not want the mining drills. Okay, now I've done that. You, sir, come there. We're going to delete all of that. 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 You, same story, become a straight through. Bugger. That was probably meant to stay. Yeah, okay, so I made a small power problem. No, you were not meant to be deleted. That's my actual output belt. That one. Power pole. I do believe it was a rule that every build should need its own large power pole. I guess that part failed. Okay, that can all go. That can all go. That can go. That can go. That can go. That bit of belt goes. That bit of belt goes. That bit of belt goes. Okay. And the only thing I forgot was the recycling. One of them there. You request blue pots and lots of them. Here's your first bunch. Okay. Have some managers. Have some engines. That build seems to have died. Why would that be? Purely because it doesn't love me enough. Same with that build. There's no way that's going to be enough. And they don't really fit there anymore. 500. Oh no, hang on. 8 and 8. That's actually not too bad. Okay, so blue sciences. This half is done. This half is an epic failure. So I need 8.5 per second, and I have 2. 2.5! And I still haven't added any modules to it. And this one, which I can't really module, is at 2.5 as well. So, like, here's the right ratio. I got one machine too many. I got one machine too many. We need 5 U's. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I am one machine too many. Yeah, I'm... 5 a machine too many per 2. So I'm quarter of a machine too many. But that's fine. Okay. Anyway, we upped Blue Science. We need to match its prerequisites in a big way. So we need to work out how the hell we're going to do that. Because like I can productivity module gears, but I can't do pipes. I can do the engines. Then I got to get beacons in here, which obviously won't fit here anymore. So that means probably picking up the whole build and moving it maybe all the way out here. Because you have room out here. Nothing that says we can't. The important thing is it comes from the bus. Where it ends up is a whole different story. Actually, which sides? So, mining drills are on that side. Maybe we do the mining drills first and the engines second. And if I do just that, I'll do that. Let's change your recipe now. What's that for? So if I have 3 of these with productivity modules, I'd be alright. No speed modules required, just 3 of these with productivity modules. So that is an option. 3 to 1, 3 to 1. You guys are producing 2.5 and we need 8. It's 1, 2, no. So that's doing 1.25. That's doing 0.6. So I'd need 10, 12 of those. That's a lot. That's a lot. I think we're going to use speed modules and speed beacons. But yeah, I've been rambling for long enough. As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you'll pardon the fact that there are still some things bot-based. But we are getting there. We are upgrading things one at a time to try and get science done. We're only up to 200 packs. I was really hoping we'd get more of a bump. Like we did when it was producing. But as soon as it depleted that backlog, that's the part where we're capped by how fast things are coming in. Anyway, I've rambled enough. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hope you're enjoying the series. And I will catch you in the next one. Alright,